Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to share with you how you can make some money with your CNC laser engraver. One of the products I want to show you guys is this hat that I'm wearing. I don't know if you can see that, but I thought these hats were really cool. They're kind of new in style, I guess, kind of the new thing. So I wanted one and I said, let me try to make my own. And I tried to engrave the leather with my laser here, and I couldn't get it to work. It kept burning. It kept making like a black soot that I couldn't get off the leather. So I was pretty much gonna hang it up. I figured there must have been some other way that they were doing this, or they're using like a heat press with a dye on it or something to actually get the logo burned into the leather. So I figured out that if you soak the leather in water, just a plain cup of water for like 10 to 15 minutes, it won't burn and it'll actually work out pretty sweet, just like this. So they wanted like $50 for one of these hats online, and I went through the whole process before I figured this out, and I saw that all they were really asking for was a JPEG that they needed to be able to engrave your hat. So I did a little more research and figured out that they must be just laser engraving them. So I did a bunch of tests, a bunch of trial, error, and figured out how to actually make it work. So I'm gonna show you, I got some test pieces of leather that we're gonna try just to show you guys how it can be done. I didn't video whenever I did this. It's just a leather patch that I stitched onto this hat. You can get the hats real cheap on, I just got them on Amazon. You can get them even cheaper if you're buying in bulk through different websites online. But the cost is nowhere near $50. So even if you just sold enough of these to family and friends just to make enough money to pay for your laser engraver, I think that's still a win. I've definitely had people ask where I got the hat, and they're kind of surprised whenever I say I just made it. So check out the video, and if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments and enjoy some of this footage of me laser engraving some leather. I got this leather from Weaver Leather. It's not dyed or anything. It's just a little test piece to show you guys. So I'm gonna run this file again, and I'm gonna show you guys what my settings are here on the T2 laser software. So pretty much just click the open button, select your image. It's just a JPEG, brings it up in black and white. And then here on the output size, you can select how big you want it. I have like about 1.5 inches that I can use on this piece of leather. So you just input your width and your height that you want. Select OK. You could select your resolution. 0.05 is the lowest or highest, however you want to say, resolution you can go, so it's the finest. Laser power max, we'll set that to 100. It'll definitely go higher than that, but that's just what I've found that works the best. And then for the speed, I go with 2000 on both of these. Just like I said, just trial and error has proven to work out the best with these settings. So you'll go to Control Laser next, and then it'll ask if you want to generate the G code. Save the G code. You don't have to save it if you don't want to. So here, if you could see, it says start point, and the third line down, LL, that's for lower left, is where it's going to start. So what I'll do is I'll jog the machine to get it to the lower left corner of the leather. So after I've jogged this into position, you can go over here and click the laser on button, and that'll show you where you're at. And pretty much what you want to do now is just adjust this. Just want to adjust this until you get a really fine focus. So now what we'll do is we have to set our 0 point. You have to go to set origin, and see how that just turned those to zeros now. We can turn off the laser, and then it's ready to go. Okay, that took about 8 minutes. Look at this detail. That's amazing for a machine that cost as much as that did. So use the settings that I showed you guys and you can get results just like this. Like I said, the T2 software, definitely a huge must. I forget how much it costs. It's not a whole bunch. You gotta email the guy and he emails you back a software key so that you could access it. I do believe that you get so many free lines of code with this, and then once you try it out and you like it, like I said, shoot the guy an email and then he gets back to you with your code and then it's fully unlocked. But yeah, that detail is just blows me away. Okay, so there's a coin that I just found in my desk, just so you can see the scale of how precise that laser is. Here are some of the things that you can use this laser machine for to make some money. Hats like this with a stitched on leather patch. You could do that to scarves, beanies, t-shirts, pretty much anything that you could think of that you could sew something onto. The whole entire point of today's video, which I messed up, I didn't grab my leather from home. I luckily was able to find a couple scraps here that I could show you guys what not to do and how to actually engrave leather, but I wanted to make some cup coasters, just burn them out, cut them out, and then I was gonna do some stitching on them to make them look kind of cool. So there's another way that you can make some money with a laser engraver, and that's just working with leather. I think leather right now is a pretty hot topic. There's a lot of people that are selling stuff, making content for YouTube and Instagram. You could also make wallets, engrave them for people. There's unlimited possibilities if you're just creative. So definitely by buying this cheap piece of machinery, you're able to do some really awesome things. You saw that how detailed that actually engraved. So if you like this video, hit the like button. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and a bunch of other random videos, because I don't ever really stick with one thing. I do a bunch of different random things, so check it out. I got truck stuff, I got laser engraving, machining, tons of different videos on a bunch of different varieties of topics. So that's it for this video, and I'll catch you next time. Later.